It's a delusionscape entrance. Ah, a save point. Perhaps we can...
This place is every bit as tasteless as I remembered it.
I think it's cute, but in kind of a disturbing, upsetting sort of way.
It's because Kasuga doesn't have a cute bone in his body.
Yeah, this really doesn't suit him. Maybe it's not his.
What do you mean, Asahi?
I can't figure out whether this delusion is Kanon's or Kasuga's.
What?
Are we saying that this delusionscape was created when Kasuga brought Kanon into the world? Or is Kanon the deluser here? Did he create this after he was born?
Does it matter? I'm going to reduce it to rubble soon enough.
That's a pretty advanced philosophical question, Tachibana. It sounds really wrong coming from you.
Well, it's been bugging me.
Something must have happened to get you all thoughtful all of a sudden. Spill.
Well,
You do seem a little more preoccupied than usual, Asahi.
it's nothing.
Asahi.
Sorry. Guess I kinda killed our let's go get 'em mood, didn't I? Forget I brought it up. No matter whose delusion this is, we've gotta beat both Kasuga and Kanon. Let's get to it.
It's an enemy! What should we do? It's an enemy! Are we going to fight? It's an enemy! What should we do? I think there's a treasure chest nearby.
Not so fast!
There are 3 enemies.
No problem.
You're good for a minute? Can you imagine?
This!
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. It's an enemy. Are we going to fight? It's an enemy. Are we going to fight? Three of them. They're completely by surprise. Just hold out. There are only 3 enemies. It's fine.
Coming, Mizaki!
Go! Come on! This! Heal! Come on! This!
Better
Sorry about that. Come on!
Just hold out.
You like this?
There are only 3 enemies. It's fine.
I got this!
Here we go! Come on! Come on!
We're in the home stretch. There's an enemy here. There are 3 enemies.
Come and
We
get me.
can win, can't we?
I got this.
Slow down, Mizuki. Keep it up. A door. There are a lot of enemies. It's making me nervous.
Here we go.
Only one enemy left. I think this is the door we came in from. It's an
You like
enemy.
this?
There are only 3 enemies. It's fine.
I got it.
Come on. Come on.
See ya.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. You like this?
3 enemies. We get the first attack.
I got this. Come on.
That's it!
See ya.
Not-
It's an enemy. 3 enemies. We get the first attack.
Come on. Come on.
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. There's an enemy here. There are 3 enemies.
I'll pull you
can win, can't we? Remember, I'm a party member too. You got 2. It's an enemy. What should we do? I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. We're so almost there. I'm so sorry. I wasn't prepared.
It's over! something. Hot!
It's an enemy. What should we do?
This!
There are so many enemies.
I'll blow you away! Brandish! Not so hot!
Come
I feel like there's something nearby. We should search for treasure.
Yeah! Not so fast! You like this?
It's an enemy! Are we going to fight? I think there's a treasure chest. There are only 3 enemies. It's fine.
No problem.
Everything's fine.
You like this? The flag is. Move!
If you're headed through the door, please. I feel like there's something nearby. We should search for treasure.
Hot!
There are a lot of enemies. It's making me
Coming to
kind of
get ya!
nervous.
Wrap them up!
Tell me something.
Fire wheel down! Ember's edge!
It's an enemy. What should we do? We get the first attack.
No
but-
problem.
Oh,
Hot, wrap them up! Not so fast! Hot, yeah! Hot,
Action!
two enemies
like
left.
this?
But
Holy
one
cow!
died.
Hot!
Only one enemy remains. Here's an
Not so
enemy.
fast!
Look at how many there are. Please don't
Come and
lose.
get me! Hot! You like the fire wheel down?
You're really strong, Saki.
Yeah! Not so fast! Hot! It's over!
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it.
Yeah!
We get the first attack, but
Not so fast! Hot! Wrap them up! Yeah! Not so fast! Hot! Come and get like this hot fire wheel blade! Not so like hot
Are we headed beyond the door? It's an enemy. 3 enemies. We get the first attack.
No problem.
But still,
Get ready! Get out of here! Hot! Drop them up! Hot! Hot!
we get the first attack, and there are only 2.
Blow you away! Not the fire wheel blade! Not the hot! Not the hot!
Level up! Yay! A+ and a sticker! Feel like there's something nearby. We should search it. We get the first attack, and there are only 2 enemies. So
Hot! Drop them up! Hot! Like this! Dark force! Hot! Damn! Thanks! Not the fire wheel! Come on!
I think there's a treasure chest. There are only 3 enemies. It's fine.
I'll blow you away!
Everything's fine.
Hot! Drop them up! That
We were really strong, Asahi. There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak
like
past. 3 enemies. We get the first attack.
Come and get
but
me.
still,
You like hot? You like that?
there are only 2 enemies. I don't see how we can
Blow you
lose.
away! Not the hot fire wheel blade! Drop them up! Come on!
I think there's a treasure chest. 4 enemies. We should try to reduce their
Come and
numbers.
get
first.
not so
We were really strong, Asahi.
Holy bullet! This!
Are you going to save our progress? Just be sure to pick the right slot. Are we headed beyond the door? It's an
Not
enemy.
so fast!
There are 3 enemies.
No
we
problem.
can win.
Hot, not so fast! Fire wheel blade! You like that? You like the blade? This is not so fast! Hot, come on! Bang!
We were pretty I'm gonna need some practice.
Are you planning to head back? If so, this is the way.
You like this?
Look at how many there are. Please don't
Come
lose.
and get me! Not so fast!
See this?
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it.
Not so fast!
We get the first attack, and there are only
No
two
problem.
enemies.
Not so fast!
Already?
You really We're in the home. I feel like there's something nearby. We should search for treasure. It's an enemy.
You like
What should we
this?
do? There are 3 enemies.
Come and
We
get me.
can
Not so
win,
fast!
can't we?
Fire wheel! That was it! Not so fast! Drop them up!
Hold it down!
You like this? Not so fast!
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. It's an enemy. 4 enemies. We should try to reduce their
I'll blow you
numbers
away!
first thing.
Not so hot, not so fast! You like fire wheel?
That was a really strong son.
Already?
It's an enemy.
You like this?
There are only 3 enemies. It's fine.
No problem.
Everything's fine.
Hot! Drop them up! That was it! Not so fast! You like hot? You like this?
Good luck, guys.
You like this?
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. If you're headed through the door, please. I feel like there's something nearby. We should search for treasure.
Not so fast!
They have 3 enemies on their side, but
Come
we
and
get the
get
first attack.
Hot! You like fire wheel? Hot! Drop them up!
That was really strong, Sonny.
Third sword!
I feel like there's something nearby. We should search for treasure. There are 3 enemies.
I'll blow you away!
We can win, can't we?
Hot! Hot! Fire wheel!
That was a really strong Sonny.
Come on!
That's true.
Already?
Only 1 enemy left.
Next.
We're in the home stretch. It's an enemy. 3 enemies. We get the first attack.
Come and get
But still, be careful. There's an enemy here. 4
Hot! You like fire wheel blade?
They were really strong, Just hold out a little longer.
Yeah.
3 enemies. We get the first attack.
No problem. Hot!
Be careful.
You like nothing but the blade?
They were really strong. I wish I
Drop
could.
them up!
Sorry about that.
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. Huh? I think this is the door we came in from. There's an enemy here. 3 enemies. We get the first attack.
Come and get hot fire wheel blade! Drop them up! Hot!
It's still going up.
Do your thing!
Hot! Come on! Hot!
There are 3 enemies.
I'll pull you away! Hot fire wheel blade!
Want me to help?
Out of my way! Not so fast! Not so fast! Hot! Feeling great! Hot! Not so fast!
They have 3 enemies on their side, but we
No
get the
problem.
first attack.
Hot! Hot! Fire wheel blade! Hot! Like this! Hot!
I wish I
Dark
could.
blade! Like this! Hot! This!
There's
like
an enemy. They have 3 enemies on their side, but we
pull
get
you
the first
away.
attack.
You like hot? Drop them up!
Further side.
You like this? Not so fast! Fire! Hot!
Already?
Ember's edge! Nothing is impossible!
I'm so... Hey.
door. I feel like there's something nearby. We should search for treasure. I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. Are we headed beyond the door? It's an enemy. Are we going to fight? There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past. There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past. If you're headed through the door, please proceed with caution. A save point! Remember to save often in games like this. Shall we buy something before we go?
Ew, it smells super nasty in here.
It's coming from somewhere ahead, right?
That's what my nose tells me.
Then we follow your nose. There's no time to waste.
Something about this feels especially creepy.
Don't worry, we'll take down Cannon, Kasuga's delusion. And this time we'll finally stop the spread of delusions.
Hey, Asahi.
For the love of all that's unholy, you're not having second thoughts about destroying this delusion, are you?
Huh?
Yamato, that's enough.
No, he's fine. I'm sorry.
You really are acting strange. What happened to you, Asahi?
Yes, what aren't you telling us?
You stop too, Ko. I'm sure Asahi has his reasons.
Is it something you're not even comfortable telling us?
I ran into him, Cannon. I met him.
What?
When was this?
Last night after we parted ways, right at the Electric Town exit.
Why didn't you tell us earlier?
Because I couldn't quite get my thoughts in order.
Did he say something to you?
Yeah.
What could he have told you that you couldn't talk to us about?
No, it's not that exactly. It's just...
Just what?
It's just... He said it. He said the thing we figured out. That he is himself, but is also different. That the delusion contractor is an avatar. Which is why he's himself, but also someone else.
And what was so important about that?
I think it means that the Cannon Asahi met and the Cannon we're facing in here are two different entities.
That wasn't all he said, though. He doesn't know himself. He pondered whether he was a delusion given human form, or a human born of a delusion.
Huh. I guess that confusion is why he'd call himself an avatar then.
Not quite human, not quite delusion, but an existence that's sort of an avatar of both?
I don't understand a single thing any of you just said.
Give me the short version. What was Cannon trying to tell you with all this?
According to him, nothing much. He said the only reason he sought me out was to air a grievance with me.
What kind of grievance?
That I'm the one responsible for everything being the way it is.
You? Personally?
Okay, now even I'm lost. What's that supposed to mean?
Why did you ever make that wish? Why would you have ever wished for anything at all? I can't get his words out of my head.
What wish did you make?
You don't think...
I'm sorry I couldn't bring myself to tell you guys about this before.
Don't worry about it, Asahi. Seeing you act all humble like that is actually kind of humbling, really.
Sounds like that was really weighing on you. Next time, break down like the NEET you are and tell us sooner. Because I think we all... well, you know.
No, I don't know. What were you going to say about we all? What were you about to group me into?
If you don't know, you don't deserve to.
Thank you for telling us, Asahi. And please, don't ever feel like you have to deal with these things on your own. Even if he's right, even if this is somehow your fault, we'd never hold it against you.
Not even me!
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But what did Canon's words actually mean?
Dunno, but we're not far from him now. Let's ask him ourselves.
Time out. We just got done talking about how this canon's different from the one Tachibana spoke with.
Well, remember, he said he's not himself, but then he also said that he is. He exists as one and as many. In fact, I feel confident in saying that all the canons are linked.
Yeah, that seems legit. Got the shakes, huh?
How could I not? I'm terrified to find out what canon meant.
Would you rather we turned tail here?
No. I have to keep moving.
Then what are we lollygagging for?
Come on, everyone. Lollygag no more. Kosuke and Canon should both be nearby.
Oh, I was wondering when you'd show up.
Kosuke.
Welcome to our humble abode.
The pleasure's ours, you pink-caped freak.
I was starting to get tired of waiting for you. Thought you might have run away. That would have been the smart choice.
We're not known for our smart choices.
Time to cut the crap, Kasuga.
Me? What crap would I have to cut?
There's no way you'll ever become a god. You have to know that.
You called yourself a chosen one and went around destroying delusions. Now you start lacking imagination?
So your delusion is to become a god?
It's not a delusion. It's reality. I will become a god, and you'll get to bear witness to my ascendance. Tell me, do you know what a god does?
I don't have to know you're full of crap.
Come on. Why have you got to be so cold to your old buddy, Kasuga? A god's duty is to grant wishes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I can do. Because what is a wish if not a delusion? Nobody'd ever be mad at a guy for granting wishes, would they?
So you're saying you're just going to go around granting whatever wishes you feel like granting then?
Wouldn't that make people happy? Look at the state of our society. People are awful at self-assertion. They can't even bring themselves to say what's in the depths of their souls. That's why they need a god like me. I can put everyone on equal footing.
I can't deny that there are a lot of people out there afraid to speak their minds. But there's nothing wrong with that, because they'll always find someone they can open up to.
Such naivete. And you really shouldn't talk back to your god, especially one who gave you the Delusion contractor canon, the greatest development of our lifetimes. He's like a dream come true.
Whose dream?
Mine. From way back when I was just an itty-bitty boy.
What are you talking about?
Once I realized that the delusions I saw were, in fact, delusions, my world changed completely. My everyday life as I knew it was over. My family was torn apart. It was as big a change as any the world's ever seen. Before I knew it, I was locked away in a dark room and subjected to a myriad of experiments. A human guinea pig. No matter how loud I cried out, how much I said, "It hurts. Save me. Stop." Nobody heard me. Nobody came. Nobody helped. Of course, when you're experimenting with delusions, you need a test subject. I mean, it only stands to reason, right? And so, even at a young age, I remember thinking, there is no God.
So you decided to become one yourself?
That's right. That's exactly right. If I become God, then this world will finally turn the way it's meant to. I didn't have the power as a child. I couldn't fill that void, and that little boy, unable to realize his dream of becoming an omnipotent being, was forced to find a new dream. So he played along, pretended to share the DAB's ideals. If he did that, maybe he could get his hands on his new dream.
And what is that new dream?
The purest dream a lonely person could ever have. To have a friend. Nothing more.
You're not talking about...
A friend who is himself a beautiful dream. Someone who could grant the boy's wish, and everyone else's too. Canon. Time passed, and that boy became a man. And that man met the friend he'd wished for from the very bottom of his heart. And that friend helped him remember his old dream. His dream to become God. So, I guess in a way, I really do owe you all thank you cards.
You don't owe me jack.
Oh, but I do. I wouldn't have been able to meet Canon without you.
What do you mean?
You seriously haven't noticed. Canon is a byproduct of the reality we exist in right now.
For the one who made me what I am today, the one responsible for everything going on, is you.
Are you saying...
My deepest thanks to you, Asahi.
What does that mean?
Asahi, you've put everything you have into this crazy quest of yours. And because of that, Canon was born.
Just tell me already. How is this my fault?
My delusion alone wasn't enough. It was ill-equipped to create a being of Canon's majesty. So I'd just been waiting, biding my time, hungrily seeking the perfect opportunity to bring him into the world. But no matter how long I waited, the chance never came. Until one day, a young woman came to Akihabara.
Me?
Yes, Princess. You were the one to give me the opening I so sorely needed. Delusions spread so much faster in Akiba than anywhere else. It's as if the whole town is shrouded in unreality, and the effect that has is immense. Strong enough to make time loop upon itself. So I put my plan into effect. I knew that now, I could finally meet Canon.
Wait, so Canon isn't responsible for the day repeating?
Jeez, just because a delusion can spawn others, you think it can alter the flow of time? Come on now.
Can he not?
Not at all. Talk about oversimplifying things. Stay with me now. Rumors of Canon only started spreading after Sunday began repeating, right?
The rumors. So that's it.
Hey, stop understanding things that we're still trying to figure out.
Oh, ragey. You always were a sharp one. Yes, the rumors themselves were the catalyst. Before there was a Canon, I was Canon. Donning a pink cape and kidnapping a random maid to keep things interesting. Making certain that I had witnesses, of course.
So you were the one who kidnapped Moe way back when?
Then a handy group of meddling kids went searching for the man in pink. questioning every Akihabara citizen they could find and perpetuating the rumors even farther.
No, that can't be.
And that's how it all started. The delusion of the pink-caped man, an urban legend brought to life.
So the urban legend itself became a delusion.
That's right, Rabbit. Delusions aren't reset when time skips back. An urban legend can persist from loop to loop. So the legend of the pink-caped man lives on, as if it had been whispered about for years.
So that's why the number of people who'd heard of the pink-caped man seemed to grow.
And since it's a delusion, normal logic doesn't apply. People bought into the story the second they heard it.
Well, it helps if you give it a little bit of dramatic flair. Put a name on it like the Delusion Contractor.
You even gave him his title?
Of course I did, and I spread it far and wide. That was made a lot easier, of course, by a gang of do-gooder kids. And he wasn't just a man in a pink cape. No, he was a being capable of manipulating delusions. This man of mystery wore a silk hat, had a golden bob, and even carried a cane. It all came from your questioning. His appearance? You came up with that. His powers as a delusion contractor? That was all you too.
So I brought the canon rumor to life because I helped spread it?
Mm-hmm. Took you long enough, but you finally get it. And that's why I've got to thank you. Canon's not my delusion, not yours, but the collective delusion of everyone in Akihabara. And the more the rumors of his exploits spread, the more readily people will believe in him. So, yeah, you might not have known it, but you used the people of Akiba to give birth to Canon and empower him.
Then what were the letters?
Letters? Oh, the warning letters. I almost forgot about those. See, once I had Canon, well, I didn't need you anymore.
So you tried to keep us out of the delusionscapes.
Unfortunately, you were a little too good at your job. Too many cannons were born, and I only wanted one true friend. Disposing of the others was a painful task, but it did allow me to winnow them down to the one true canon. My greatest friend, my true blue, my honey BFF.
That is not a best friend. And you're really putting his creation on me after all your machinations? You've got to be out of your mind. And what you wished for? That's not a friend at all, much less a best friend. It was somebody you could use for your own twisted ends. That's no friend. That's a tool. And so are you. Asahi.
You don't get to decide who's a friend or not. You don't know what my life has been, what it is now.
Painful, I imagine. You've suffered a lot, there's no contesting that. But what you're doing is wrong. Besides, if you do become a god, your days of having friends will be over and done with. Who do you think will listen to your troubles, talk with you, and understand where you're coming from? Hell, who even could at that point?
How many times do I have to tell you? I've got this guy right here. I don't need anybody but Canon.
You can say it till you're blue in the face, but that won't make it any truer.
If I really was the catalyst here, I need to take responsibility. It's a heavy weight, but it's on my shoulders.
I spread a lot of the rumors too.
Fighting a god sounds pretty rad to me.
It's about time to put our old friendship 6 feet under anyway.
We won't let you get away with this. It's time to answer for your crimes.
You dare defy God? Fine then. I might as well give smiting a try. And when you lose, I'll make sure Canon's name is on the lips of every man, woman, and child in this reality. And then it can begin. The rebirth of the world in my image.
Not if we can help it.
Only a witless fool would deign to defy God.
Follow my lead, guys.
The status ailment!
Ideology drink.
There! 250%! This is incredible!
I feel like I've gotten stronger.
Now I can do even.
We won.
Damn it. My dream.
Thank you
Wait. No, please. Wait.
for calling me your best friend.
Don't go!
Goodbye.
No!
If only you and I'd met sooner.
What's happening? Canon, wasn't this Delusion's Grand Phantasm?
This can only mean...
That we've still got a grand phantasm to take down.
Finally, the real deal shows itself.
Stop! Wait, please! Don't take this from me. Please.
We have to.
Are you?
You've never been alone, Kosuke. You've had friends before. People who cared.
My only friend is Canon.
You should be the one to do this, Reiji.
And why's that? Kasuga could never have been a friend of mine. Not as he is now. Though I guess you could say he once was.
Stay back! Don't do this!
You know what, Kasuga? I am your friend. And I'm going to finish this. That what you were looking for, Asahi?
Yeah, exactly. Just don't forget about him after this day is over. Be his friend again. Come on, people. We've got a delusion to nullify.
Stop!
See you on the other side, Kasuga.
Only one enemy? Maybe even someone like me
Come
could
and
win
get
this.
Hot, not so fast! You like this? Holy fuck! Hot, fire wheel blade! You like this? Not so fast! Hot! Allow me over the neck! Out of way!
That's very effective on this enemy. Like
This guy!
Come on, deal! Saw my opening. Leave it to me like this!
Now's my chance!
Fire!
That was really cool.
Meters filled to burst.
Level up! Yay!
It's over. Let's go, Asahi.
Looks like he's awake.
Huh? Your long nightmare is over.
And you are? What am I doing here? Where is this?
A pitiful end for a pitiful man.
Do I know you?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Chairman Yuki!
Chairman? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
No,
We nullified it.
I see. Thank you. It's probably ridiculous for me to be saying that, but thank you nonetheless.
You okay to see to him from here?
That was my intent.
Much obliged.
Take care of him. He'll need it.
Hold it. A new delusion has appeared at the Electric Town exit, and a delusionscape entrance has been confirmed. This isn't over yet.
It will be.
Far be it from me to disappoint a beautiful woman.
Let's go.